My name is Dr. James Magara. I am a dentist here in Kampala, Uganda. I've been in private practice for 24 years. I have worked as an employee with a leading university in this part of the world, Makerere University. And then I've also worked as an employer. As a matter of fact, now we employ over 50 people in this particular business that I'm involved in. Now, one of the things that I learned over the years is there are three reasons why you employ people. One is competence. They should have certain competences. There's character. And then there is what some people call chemistry, your ability to get on with them. When I started working, because we have had difficulty with issues of character in our country, I put a lot of premium on character. But I soon found that character is not enough. I've had many good people working for me, but they lack competences. So as some people have said, it's easy to train for competence, but difficult to train for character. So now I look at all the three. Character is key. We look for good people, and we provide in-house training on skills, because dentistry is a very practical subject. So every month we have training programs that help people improve their skills at work. Some of the people who come to work as assistants and so on do not have much skill. But so we train them, and we have to be patient with them to give them the training and let them grow in that. We do also train for character in terms of not only teaching, but creating a climate where you make it clear there are certain things allowed and certain things not allowed. Organizational culture is built by what you reward and what you punish. What I mean punish, or I use the word punish. And over time, people get to know what is acceptable and what isn't. That is not very easy, because sometimes things happen, and by nature, there are certain things I'd like to overlook. But I've learned that when you keep overlooking things, it becomes acceptable. Let's give an example of late coming. That was a big one I dealt with over the years. I had this boss mentality where in the early years, on a typical morning day, I'd report for work and expect that everything would be set. The surgeries would be set. Basically, I just walk into work. And I remember those years we struggled a lot with the issue of late coming, until one day I said, look, instead of talking about this, let me lead by example. So I started arriving without telling anybody. I started arriving 1 hour early. They'll just find me in the office. And you know that solved the late coming problem? We didn't have to talk about it. I mean, we still have issues with it, but the major thing it was at that time, and I learned a very valuable lesson, that when you lead by example, it's so much easier for other people to follow what you're saying, what you're talking about. Attitude is very important. I've also learned that if you have a member of staff with bad attitude, it's like a poison. And if it's not dealt with, it infects everybody. There are situations, not very many, we've not lost that many employees, but there are situations when we've had to let people go. And you can tell the difference in the organization when that happens. So when there are, as they say, bad oranges or bad apples, I've learned that it's important to deal with it. If you can't deal with it, get them out, because before long they infect and spoil the climate all around.